I want to protect my country. This is the biggest thing I thought after going to the Megaport Festival this year. I was working on a video about rock fashion, and I did see people were so mad about my last video about Hedgehog and want to see my thought about their new album. But right now, nothing is more important than Taiwan. This is Hedgehog, the best YouTuber you will see in the next 10 years. Let's talk about Megaport 2025.
I always thought that Megaport is a festival that includes all kinds of music. Compared to Megaport, Fireball Festival is mainly punk and match my vibe more. So I just want to be chill and enjoy some music. When I just arrived on the first day, I spent almost 2 fucking hours just lining up for my wristband and the slogan tower. That made my friend miss 3 bands she wants to see. Sorry for that again. Then I heard my other friends were at the Southern Overlord stage. So Battles from New York is my first band this year. I kinda regret missing MC Oreo because I heard Sam from Fire X was on stage. That sounds pretty fun. Then Young Skinny from Japan was my first band in indoor Kaohsiung Music Center. It was hard to choose between Uberworld and Crossfaith. Thanks Uberworld for having traditional Chinese on the screen anyway. And to wrap up the first night, I chose Sonic without doubt. On day 2, I saw No Nonsense Collective for the first time. Their live performance was way heavier than what I felt from their YouTube videos. They also gave a serious apology again for their sexual harassment issue again. I believe sexual issues are deeply connected to rock and roll, and I will continue to talk about sex on my channel. I only cut 2 songs from The Amazing Show because I had to cut DIZLIKE. In between, I also saw Chili Bean from Japan, Gummy Beef feed Yang舒雅, finally watched a full band Flash Juicer show for the first time, and Decker Jones. Then ended up my 2-day Megaport journey with the Flaming Lips from Oklahoma City. Besides some small regrets I already mentioned, I also missed some Walker Rock and anime songs DJ said at Cube Stage. But overall, this 2-day were kinda chill. There were 2 bands I especially want to point out. DIZLIKE was my favorite show this year. I ran 10 minutes from Southern Overlord all the way to the Tangerine Dream stage, and skipping Amazing Show was totally worth it. Songs like Kick You Out, 眷恋, 光火, 雏鸟, and 快要疯掉, they were the songs I knew the most in this whole festival this year. The vocals were so stable and powerful throughout the whole show. The bass in their new song was so sick. I was standing right under the speakers and it felt amazing. Can't wait for the Spotify release. DIZLIKE was the kind of band you can headbang to from start to the end. I'm so glad I finally got to see them live. And of course, I have to mention Sonic. I still remember going to Megaport for the first time back in 2017 just to see Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas from Japan. And I accidentally joined Sonic's live for the first time. That was my first moshing ever. My backpack exploded and all my stuff flew out. Someone even took $5,000 from my wallet. After that, I swear to God, I never go to Sonic show again. But now, 8 years later, God let me back at Southern Overload, and I kinda like them now. Finally got a chance to hear Patokan's live was so exciting. Freddy's clean vocals are so sexy in chorus. I've been looping that song these past few days, and I sincerely hope all indigenous victims of 228 incident and white terror can rest in peace. And of course, there was the Megaport classic, Takao. I used to think it was a pro-Japanese imperialist song, but now I get it. It's about how Taiwan's people from all the ethnic groups suffer under the Japanese Empire. The crowd singing along was so loud this year. It was definitely not some AI shit. I was fucking there, feeling the weight of history in the moment. It really touched me. This year, Freddy said Taiwan's progress over the past decade hasn't been easy. There's still people trying hard to drag us backward. Even after Megaport, there's still a lot of work to do. If you feel lonely or powerless, you don't have to give up right away. Just know there are people standing beside you. He said he hopes their new song, Endless Aeons, gives everyone a sense of belonging. When you're tired, listen to Endless Aeons and feel the pride. From Freddy's speech, I want to bring out the 2 most talked about speeches at this year's Megaport. The first one by杨舒雅on the Dragon Goddess stage. If you don't know what happened, lately, Taiwan's hip-hop community has been a lot of discussion in whether sexist lyrics in rap songs. On February 12th, Young dropped a track called 鲁南 Freestyle to support female artists like White and Rap Shark. criticizing male rappers for writing nothing but lyrics that shame or insult women. In her lyrics, she compared man's so-called respect for women to opposite parties cutting the national budget. They say they respect you, but in fact, they're hurting you. Young also works for Congresswoman Setai Dehobese and soon appeared in ZPP Young's video on Facebook, where she called out opposition Congress members for slashing art and cultural subsidies. One of the lines went viral. Don't you wanna lag away to bag? And it got a lot of attention online. On the stage of Megaport, Young thanks the misogynist rappers for giving her the chance to stand there. She said, "I hope one day female hip-hop fans won't have to wonder if they're loving the wrong music." She talked about Taiwan's freedom of speech and said, "If you want to protect that freedom of 2045, go sign the recall petition for district." Then came the line that everyone been talking about. There's no things as music is just music, and politics is just politics. Music is political, politics is music, women is political, our bodies are political, identity is political. She also thanked the crowd holding up pro-Taiwan independence flags and once again called for the recall action. Before I share my personal thoughts on this whole thing, I think another speech at the Southern Overlord was actually even more important. Sorry Young is totally not my type of band, and I promised a friend I'd go to watch Deck joins, so I missed the most important moment of the entire festival. Sorry Young collaborated with Eric Swan, the artist who made the viral Wojak meme comic in Taiwan last year, and played a short animation on stage using the three little pigs to talk about Taiwan's broken underseas cables, slashing defense budgets, and how enemy are already hiding among us. They warn, if we're not careful, we'll let our country rot from inside. The crowd chanting so loud, "Big record, let it happen." And the basic John stepped up and said, "There's a musician he liked said before, art has always been about searching for the truth. Their Three Little Pigs animation tells the truth about conspiracy and dangers we're facing right now. We are musicians raised by this land, and we have a duty to protect it. This island still has many stories that need to be told. If we don't speak up, someone else will speak for us. Taiwanese people need to stand together and keep writing our story." From exist lyrics to the reckless budget cuts, and then Yang Suya taking the stage at the Dragon Gardens. This whole issue has now moved from the hip-hop scene to the rock scene, so that's my fucking business now. Now, let's talk about whether music and politics can truly be separated first. Take rock music for example. Rock has always been closely tied to politics, from the entire message at Woodstock, to the Sex Pistols angry song against the British system, to Rage Against the Machine's Rattleness criticism of the government, and Green Day, Sum 41, and the Offspring's tours against George Bush. Rock music has always been connected with political messages. Even Walker Ross started writing songs related to politics, urging people to vote. Music is naturally political because politics affects everything in life. Of course, music can also be just about emotions, looking cool, self-growth, drugs, mental health, or paying tribute to those we're lost, or just creating a catchy melody. You can go to music festival for enjoying the melody, chill out, drink, meet new people, and share a beautiful moment with someone special. Or in my case, I enjoy sharing cool rock bands on this YouTube channel, talking about rock fashion, and even discussing things like sex, relationships, marijuana, and Bitcoin. Topics that resonate with 13 to 19-year-old people, because I'm a fan of My Chemical Romance. I'm also a virgin who wants to have 100 new fuck buddies every year. Why not just focus on this shit? You can even ignore serious issues in society, like cross-strait relationships or international affairs. Growing up in Taiwan, we know that politics here is always divided. Most people feel uncomfortable discussing these things, worrying that if they express their opinions, they might end up in an awkward situation with others who have different views. So many choose to avoid political discussions. But we must face the reality. In Taiwan right now, cables can be cut, outside. Military planes and ships can approach your door. And we're supposed to ignore all of that? We're supposed to pretend that reckless budget cuts are okay? Democracy and freedom are everything. We must protect our democracy and freedom in order to live with peace of mind. If we lose them and let China take over, will we be able to openly talk about sex? Will different minority groups like LGBTQA+, BDSM, indigenous, and Hakka still be free from oppression? Will music festivals stay free from censorship and remain as vibrant as they are now? Just like Jigo from Fresh Future said at Taiwan Festival, don't be a lamb controlled by the devil. I believe that Taiwan is more dangerous now than it was 10 years ago during the Sunflower Movement, or even 5 years ago during the Water Revolution of Hong Kong. But there are fewer young people who want to protect Taiwan. Many young people still believe that the ruling party is using a sense of losing the country to cover up their failures and secure their own benefits. Please open your fucking eyes. I think the talking by Sam from FireX at Taiwan Festival was really good. It helped calm a lot of people's anxiety from Megaport to Taiwan Festival. Of course, music festivals don't have to talk about politics, but I hope people think about why so many people are worried. Just because you don't know or don't want to realize doesn't mean the problems are not fucking there. So please go sign the petition for the recall. I don't want to see my lesbian friends being oppressed, my female friends facing even more discrimination, and watching the rock music I love disappear in 2045. If creators are being discriminated as beggars against for receiving government subsidies, then being a beggar is a fucking duty. Yang舒雅has never portrayed subsidies as begging. If you understand that and still argue that supporters of Taiwan independence shouldn't receive government subsidies, then let me tell you this: Taiwan independence is about using your tax money and using the money from those who don't want Taiwan independence to protect Taiwan. Do you fucking like that? Continue writing songs and making movies with receiving subsidies, whether it directly includes Taiwan independence in the works or sharing Taiwan's diverse culture to make Taiwan strong. Never listen to those who tell you to sign up and go fight on the front lines as soldiers before a real war breaks out. Every profession needs people to protect Taiwan. Sam once said fuck your mom at the mayor who opposed same-sex marriage during Megaport. And this year, Dao Hui also fuck your mom when a congresswoman attacked Taiwan Festival slogan. The government should subsidize so-called vulgar music festival like yours. And in the future, people will keep saying fuck your mom at you guys at music festivals until Taiwan is no longer get hurted. The recall must succeed, bring back the subsidies, bring back the defense budget, and bring back a strong Taiwan. Thanks a lot to everyone who's still watching till now. Shame on me that as a rock and roll fan, I can't write a song or play guitar. The only shit I can do now is edit some shitty videos. So after this video, please go out and sign the petition. Send this video to anyone you think needs to see it, and feel free to send it to your friends overseas to hear my shitty English, letting the world know what's happening in Taiwan right now. And I won't be this political on my channel in the future. I'll focus on rock and other topics, but feel free to subscribe and follow my Instagram. 25% of my content will always be related to Taiwan. Next, I'm gonna join FireX 25th anniversary concert, and I hope I can get a ticket for a Fireball Festival this year. That's me at the Free Harbor, free beach, free baseball field, and hope one day we can really enjoy music without anxiety at the music festival. #RiseUpTaiwan, and stay rock, stay peace.